Hey, right, this is a bit of a modification for me. Admission that I was wrong. I said that I was under the impression that Derek Carr left the Raiders of his own will, if you will. And one of my readers pointed me to an article written by Hondo Carpenter, if I have the name correct. He, in bullet point fashion, laid out the entire saga of Derek Carr and the Raiders starting with the 2021 season and leading up to his departure. And he wrote that it was the team that asked him to not be on the sidelines because his presence would be a distraction. It wasn't his idea. So my apologies to Derek Carr. And in total, what I read was a completely horrible experience for him, a person who was acknowledged by many, including myself, as Mr. Raider, a person who had grown into that role, who stuck up for the organization even when the organization wasn't, and this is Mark Davis, wasn't treating him at his best. And that really all comes back to Mark. Mark has to find his better angels because there are too many of us, myself included, who've had experiences with Mark that point to some desire that he has to be mean. And it's almost like he thinks it's something that he can do. No one can treat anyone else inappropriately. Mark and I are on good terms now, okay? But when what he did to me happen, I do what I did do. I vlogged about it. I let the world know. I said, hey, this is how he treated me, and it wasn't deserved, okay? So nobody in this life or the next should endure indignities when they're going about the task of being good people. I can understand if somebody is a bad person, all right? But it's quite clear to me that Derek Carr was the recipient of some of that bad treatment. And this is a God-fearing man who gives an incredible sermon, who I still believe should reconsider football and think about going the route of becoming the next Joel Olstein. Excuse me. He is that powerful, talking about Derek Carr. He is at that level. I would go to church in Las Vegas to hear him every Sunday, because I say Las Vegas because that's where he lives now, and he is part of the Church of Las Vegas. Anyway, but I digress. I apologize, Derek. I got the full truth and the full skinny, and I'm willing to say that I was wrong, happily. Subscribe to Zennie62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnowblog.com.